Yo guys, what is up? It is Raven here again with some more Digimon story Sleuth. And today I forgot what we were gonna do because I forget things easily. Um I don't log into Eden much. I've heard rumors that the view from the entrance is impressive though. Go see it and tell me what you think. Okay, I remember this. I remember a little bit. Jeez. So we have to go to the Eden entrance and actually look at everything, and something should happen. Yeah, right back there. If you can't see it, it's that little red dot. And it looks like a guy chastising a girl. Oh, it's a mom chastising it. What the... What is this? There's an anonymous post on my Digiline. Stop looking at me. No reply. Yo, we got another case from the occult club. This one looks personal though. I think those guys might have taken a liking to us, given that we deal in the strange and unusual lines of our work. And in doing so, they're inviting yet more strange, unusual things in our lives, starting with themselves. Really? Okay. But ma'am, I swear, there's something there. I just felt it. Sweetie, look behind you and check for yourself. See? Nothing there. Now don't worry about it. I kinda actually wish Eden was real in a sense. I mean, there'd still be hackers and stuff, but... You little... The guy that got us all into this. Mr. Navitt. Logging out. I do this not intentionally. I really don't. Alright, so we have another post. Brand new case. Nightmare Eater. Client, Occult Research Club's Manaka, Place Eden. My Digiline is weird. It keeps transmitting without me doing anything. Please find the cause. So we're actually going to accept this quest. And we will head straight over to that door. Hey, nice to see you again, Manaka. What brings you here by yourself? Well, I think I might be caught up in a cybercrime. Cybercrime? Did you go to the police? I can't really. There is some supernatural elements involved, I think. I understand. You made the right choice coming to us. After all, give us the details. Okay, take a look at this. It's my log on Digiline. Alright, let's see what you got. Sigh. Should I go to my club tomorrow? They claim they do research, but all they do is hang out and talk. It's only a club because everyone has similar interests. I should probably enroll in something a little more serious and go to that instead. And I could really use a hot, manly boyfriend, too. Oh my gosh, did I just write that? Huh, what's so special about this? Keep going, you'll understand why. Could Kenji have a crush on Mai? Lol, I hate that word. No way. She has a one-track mind. She can't even think of anything else besides occult stuff. Does that guy even have his eyes on straight? He's such an ass. He has a real he has a real hottie in front of him and can't take his eyes off mine for even a second to notice it. Maybe I should seduce him. He. I mean, I've got the goods. What? What? Oh my god. I totally forgot about this part. Oh my god. I'd give him a peek anytime. How do I put this? Your posts aren't really pulling any punches here. Putting my personal opinion aside, I otherwise don't see anything wrong with them. They look normal to me. The thing is, I didn't write that stuff. What? They just randomly showed up, but they freaked me out so badly that I deleted them. Ah, I hear you. Then doesn't that mean your account was probably just hacked? Some 2-bit hacker probably did it to screw with you, or maybe your computer was infested with... No, it isn't anything like that. Then I take it that this is where that supernatural part you mentioned factors into these posts. Yeah, I was the one who wrote the posts and put them online, but they are how I feel. What you see written there, that's stuff that I think about but don't express out loud. Alright, I get you. It's stuff that's hard to share with any of your other club members, basically. Right. Seeing as you're in the occult club, I'm sure you know about Ouija boards and whatnot, right? Your hands move across your will, against your will, sending you messages from the spirit world. Something like that could very possibly be happening to you. Looking at the post times on your log, those messages went out in the dead of night. You could have log you could have long been sound asleep by that point. Okay, then what? In the late 1800s, there was an academic by the name of Enrio Inoue. I'm sorry again for butchering the pronunciation, but please don't hold it against me. Who posted these sorts of things? Who posited? I don't know how to say that word. Things can come from having multiple selves. Oh, multiple personalities disorder. Enrio Inoue. Ino? Yeah, Ino. You mean that man that came up with mysterious studies, right? I've shown off his work at the club Hold on. Are you saying I have a split personality? The politically correct term for that would be dissociative identity disorder, actually. So, guys, it's weird just with whatever she just said, because and multiple personality syndrome. It's really difficult to know because your brain may not register what is actually going on with one side of yourself while the other self comes out. It's sort of weird like that. I guess that makes sense. If I'm writing those posts at night without realizing it, that would explain it. But maybe it really is that. I'm honestly been worried that it might be deep down. But no, that's not it. Huh? This isn't because of some mental issue. Here, take a look at this. Just try and find me. This was just now posted on your account. It's a reply to what I wrote on your Digiline. To the culprit, I am a detective who's taken up Manaka's case. Know that we will track you down and uncover your identity, no matter who or where you are. You cannot hide forever. You've been warned. Well, this conversation unfolded online as you and I were talking while you weren't touching any terminals. That means you're not the one behind these posts, let alone any mental disorder of yours. The real culprit is out there somewhere. Whoever's behind it is just a dumb troll. I'll bleat an arrogant one at that. To quote Enrio, Ino's work again, what we got is a case of a fake wonder, or someone trying to make this look more mystical than it really is. In other words, this is just plain old hacking. You said that the contents of these posts are based on actual facts about yourself, yes? Well, I don't know about facts so much as just how I think and feel, really. Were you logged into Eden before you fell asleep? Yes, I do that every night. Gotcha. Then, the way I see it, I bet the culprit's been snooping around and hacking into your memory data in Eden. You can do that sort of thing in Eden? Well, not literally, at least not when you're lone wolfing it like your hacker here. Still, avatars in Eden are essentially digitized versions of people's mental data, so to speak, and so memory data hacks theoretically doable. Things take a bit of a different turn once the so-called supernatural enters the equation. Huh? Don't sweat it. For now, just log into Eden tonight like you normally would. I'll have my assistant waiting for you in the lobby. Alright, but what are you actually planning on doing? Oh, let's just say we're going fox hunting, and our decoy will be... Our little maiden's deep dark secrets. I mean, it's not bad. Looks like Monaka's still not here yet. Here's hoping this isn't a sign of what's to come. Oh, I had Monaka lay down our decoy. If the culprit's the type of person I suspect they are, they'll definitely go for it. That means it's a pretty safe guess to say that they're going to log into Eden tonight. Once they're in position, it's just a matter of apprehending them. Not comprehending. You don't want to understand them until you take them in for custody. But that shouldn't be a problem either. That's because Pete's going to be working with us. Yay, Pete!
How's it going? Long time no see. Thanks again for what you did back there with the AC stuff.
Oh, Pete. I had Pete here take a look at those posts the hacker wrote so he could learn their scent.
Yep, turns out all those messages have traces of Digimon on them. Can't fool me. I'll let you know when the bad guy's close by. You can count on me and my nose.
Pete's just so freaking cute. But of course, that's why I brought you on board.
This is so cool working with a real life detective. I feel like a real boy wonder here.
Was that a Batman reference? I think that was a Batman reference.
Huh? You don't know who the boy wonder is? Really?
Yeah, that was a Batman reference. Hey, I'm here. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I did like you asked to post a message on the Digimon, but am I really going to be okay doing that? I don't know. You're curious what she wrote, aren't you? It's fine, I'll tell you. She confessed her love to the hacker and also mentioned that she really wanted to meet him. It's a real blatant ploy on our part. But again, this guy thinks his hacking skills are hot stuff. He's going to want to verify Monaka's claims, preferably by checking her memories directly. Hacking memory data takes some work though, and even to just take a look inside of it. It'll require actually directly... I'm sorry for yawning, guys. I've been up, sleep schedule. That's all I'm gonna say. It'll require actually directly reaching out and making contact with her avatar. That's the only way he could have done this. He had to been touching her somehow in order to do the hacks. What's more, messing around with someone's mental data would take going into the core of Eden itself. The security there is supposed to be as tight as can be. It'll take a real effort to break in. The hacker behind Monaka's messages would have therefore had to be touching her for at least several minutes before leaving his handiwork.
I smell him. He's close by.
Good. It's time to go hunting. Go investigate the surrounding area and get this person out of his foxhole. And we have a message. What kind of friends do you have? They're cool. Listen up. What nutrient are carrots chock full of? So, this is actually vitamins, not carbohydrates, because carbohydrates are in meat, and I forgot what the other one was, but it's directly over here still. What the heck? I smell him. Oh, okay. It's just Pete.
There, right in front of you. Hurry up and do a scan. Yes, we've got him now, Buster. You're not going anywhere.
For real? How'd you find me? It's a little kid. I knew it. The culprit's a little kid. Don't call me a little kid. That's rude. Hey, wait a minute. You're the one who spotted me here before. Aren't you? Crap, how'd you notice me? You're not supposed to be able to see me at all. Oh, so that's what's happened. Huh. My little assistant is so sensitive to digital waves and special networks. The culprit didn't stand a chance of hiding forever. He's a cyber sleuth. It comes with the job. but enough of that. We've got questions for you. Yeah, whatever. Just answer my questions already. Who are you, and how did you achieve such a complicated... I'm what you call a genius architect. I'm not some lowly hacker or programmer. Do you know about the Baku Reborn service? It's a special service here in Eden. In cases like where a user either permanently leaves Eden or they die, the Baku Reborn service gathers all of that user's data and deletes it. And I'm the one who runs it. You don't have to act all surprised. Kids are just more attuned to the digital world than adults. I just studied on my own and joined groups that I could trade info with, and soon enough, I started working in corporate R&D. Oh, but the reason I'm considered a genius isn't just because I run that service. I'm also the one who designed it. Actually, what I said about Baku gathering and deleting abandoned user data isn't entirely accurate. It actually does more. Not only does it gather and accumulate data pertaining to a given account, it also organizes it almost like it has a mind of its own. To be honest, even I'm surprised at that. I never expected to act so precisely and deliberately. It's a real case of the creation surpassing the creator, but that's how it should be with those sorts of things, no? I follow you. Baku Reborn service. Tell me, does the name Baku refer to the mythological creature that consumes nightmares? Yep, you got it. I named it that because data we don't want to show online is very much its own sort of nightmare. And by using that Baku on yourself, you could... Alright, I'm on to what you do now. You handed your avatar's surface level appearance over to your Baku and let it consume it. That way, nobody around you would be able to know that you were lurking. But you didn't let it purge that data outright. You controlled it yourself, making it hand it back like a dog returning prey to a hunter. Wow, you figured it out. All out. Yep, you got me. That's amazing though. I love it when I actually meet a smart adult. I'm guessing you basically used the same trick to draw out Manaka's mental data then. Yep, I copied it. But I only did that with her short-term memory, the stuff you mentioned around a person's hippocampus inside the right brain, a real brain. Even something as advanced as Baku can't break into a person's memory within active mental data. That would definitely be crossing the line, and I understand why that's bad. I'll hand over what I copied to your partner, given his apparent interest it sparked. It really is like a Baku, isn't it? I think I more or less have a grasp of the current situation now. I am that I am not. I think that might be the best way to describe what your partner is to this world, if you catch my drift. Heh, you know, I was thinking the same thing. Genius or not, even I can't purposefully go out and architect life itself. The thing was probably born as such by pure chance. I have no idea how it ended up growing moving forward. Certainly at the very least, I have a feeling I'll lose control of it eventually. You really are smart. I don't just mean you know a lot either. There's a sharpness to your words that I admire. Can I trust you to let me deal with the Baku? Do you plan on disposing of it? We'll see. It depends on how things go. Okay, I trust your judgment. You'll find it uploaded onto a site. The password block for it is lifted. The rest, I'll leave up to you. Whoa, this little kid, he's the culprit? I'd never have guessed it would be someone so young. What? Well, you see... Huh? Why did I do what I did with her account? Whoa. Who cares at this stage? I won't do it again, and I promise to even apologize for it later. I'll even give her some consolation money, so just leave me alone. You know, I just remembered, we met here in Eden before, haven't we? We talked for a little bit while I was waiting to meet with a friend. Right. So why did you do all that mean stuff? You're so smart, you shouldn't be out committing crimes. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. That's what I was hoping to hear. See? You're a good kid at heart. What are you staring at? I did it, alright? I apologized. Let's call it good at that, shall we? You still have work to do. I'm sending you the URL of the Baku Reborn service now. We're going to resume our hunt now. Only our goal here is to capture rather than kill our target. Manaka, I want you to go back. It's dangerous for you to stick around. My assistant will take care of everything from here. Alright, I'm counting on you. We don't know how our prey is going to react once we get there, so we better be prepared for anything before we go. So well, anybody that doesn't know what a baku is, if you've ever played, and we got it correct. If you've ever played Yokai Watch, there's actually a baku in there, and I would actually put a picture of it on screen, but what the? Oh, okay. But yeah, a baku is sort of like a mythical creature that eats nightmares. It's sort of kind of like the Sandman in the American perspective. Is it true your junior high school crushes kept rejecting you? That's a rumor. Who told you that story? I am sensitive to that. Sunflowmon, can she evolve? No. XVmon, nope. That kind of looks cool, but I know what it is, so I'm not going to. Greymon, no. Thank you. Luckmon, not yet. Cubemon, no, not yet. We can actually Digivolve him. Galmon Digivolve to Galgamon. Waspmon cannot Digivolve yet. Growlmon cannot Digivolve yet. Bergermon, not yet either. Okay, Stingmon, there. Right, so this is one important thing you have to do. Whenever you can, add islands. You can only have 5 in total, but it gets really cramped if you just have one island. Because you can only have so many Sunamon. I really want a Gabumon, so I'm gonna put Otamamon in the party. Also gonna put Waspmon in the party. But I can just... So let's get them on out of here. Alright, he has 80% camp, so we're actually going to organize these. I want Waspmon. Ah! Impmon. We're actually going to take Impmon out first. Oh gosh. And for anybody that likes Beelzemon, oh my gosh, you're gonna be a hard time grinding in order to get Beelzemon. Because it's really hard to get him. You have to have an ABI of about, I think it was 80. Yeah, it was 80. And it was really weird in order to get him. I don't have him yet. I have a little bit over 60 ABI, so I'm still grinding. Alright, so level 3. It's really easy to unlock if you have 3 megas. Or not megas, I'm pretty sure this is mega. No, it's a champion, my bad. Megas comes after champion. Come on, hurry up. recovery times 3. That's pretty good. Dang, go away. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all foes. Alright. And just take them out. So that is the Baku right there. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is Clockmon. So let's go ahead and battle Clockmon. There it is, our one and only Baku. From the look of it, the kids program has merged with a wild Digimon. There's no use trying to reason with it. The program's erased whatever traces were left of that Digimon's own sentience. Digimon are easily susceptible to influence from man-made programs. It's one of the reasons why some don't consider them to be autonomous beings with their own sense of will. There's no getting around this one. You've just got to have, you're just going to not have to knock some sense into it. That's easy. V-laser. Destruction. Yeah. You ain't gonna get me. Well, doesn't do that much, but Waspmon will. So we're actually gonna do 85 damage to him and probably kill him. It missed! Aw, you kidding me? Chrono Breaker. Why do you attack him? Jerk. Let's hope we end it with a V-laser. And we do not. Just attack. Of course, Greymon. Always reliable. Rawr. Yeah. Alright. Okay, now that that's over, download the data and collect what's left of Baku. Once you're done, get out of there and come back to the office. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. It's hard to believe such a little kid would do a heinous crime like that. I'm still shocked. Heinous, huh? I guess I see where you're coming from. Even if he didn't mean any harm by it, what he did certainly broke the law. But that's all in the past now that we've exercised your count of that little stalker that haunted it. The case is now closed. We'll be holding on to the Baku program in the meantime. If we can tune it up a bit, it could very well come in handy. But I still don't get it. Why did he go after me in the first place? He probably had a crush on you. Do neither of you really get why that boy picked on her? In a way, there really was no reason at all, except to say that it was love at first sight. He really liked you, Manaka. Huh? At first, he probably just wanted to get to know you more with all of his heart, but as we saw, he was less mature than he'd like to admit. He wanted to tease and mess with you so you'd pay attention to him. At his age, it's pretty standard mentality towards someone you like, really. Wow. Freaking philosophy from Kyoko.
Whew, that was so fun. Let me help out again if something else comes up, okay? I think it'd be pretty cool to be a detective cat Digimon like that.
You definitely helped us back there, so you have my thanks, Pete. Anyway, are you still not able to actually leave the confines of Nakano Broadway's intranet? Yeah, I think it has to do with how old the network protocols for the internet are. It makes it hard to transfer data around. It could be I'm just stuck to the vacuum tube computer, like how Baku was to that Digimon. There's still much to learn about what Pete truly is, it seems. Huh? Why do we call Pete Pete? Well, he's a cat. He was extracted from his own little time capsule where he was frozen asleep. Unlike the digital world, the real world is filled to the brim with things that have no real reason for being what they are. It's a simple pleasure in life that we're entitled to have as humans. Don't sweat it too much, just kick back and enjoy it. Philosophy by Kyoko. Investigation done. Yeah. Pete's an important member of the team, so make sure you two get along, alright? Come to think of it, we're out of beans. Pick up some, would you? I used them all crafting a new recipe yesterday. Okay, so we're actually gonna go pick up the beans tomorrow because that turns into a new quest. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, I hope you have a splendid day, and peace out, guys.